Hey guys, here's the match I had against this kid from Serbia. I say kid because he's a bit of a brat actually. At the end he's like, "You're a hacker, you Volcarona doesn't get morning sun." And all sorts of junk. He didn't even say GG. Anyway, it was a pretty fun match. I'm glad he didn't disconnect. I lead off with my 8 here. He leaves off with his Latios, and I go into my Umbreon to take the special attack, probably a Surf, and it worked. I don't see the life orb, so I'm guessing that he's choiced in some way. Probably Spec. Well, maybe. I don't know what's that damage. I go for the Toxic. It hits the Dawn fan, which is great. And I'm predicting the Stealth Rocks here. So I'm actually going to go into my ape. Because my ape has Encore. And I love encoring things into setup moves. It's really fun. But he doesn't see any benefit in staying in it, especially since apes carry like Grass Knot, HP Ice, and Fire Blast and that kind of stuff. So he goes into Vaporeon instead. I get out of there, go into my Gamarama. Freaking Toxicroak. Everyone's using Toxicroak now because of the rain, but I was using Toxicroak when it wasn't cool. I'm a Toxicroak hipster. Yeah, he protects. I go for the sub. Focus Punch. This is the only Toxicroak I've ever used, I think. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. Focus Punch and it's safe. It does a little over half, I think. Yep, just a tad over half and left over to put him back on the other side. So he's gonna get out of there now. Going to Hitmontop. I went for the Poison Jab. Try to get some damage on it, and I actually get a crit here and take it the heck out. So that's lucky on my part. I don't really like that much, but it happens, right? So he comes into Latios here, and I go for the Sucker Punch. And get this, his Draco Meteor misses. Now that makes me feel pretty bad actually. But once again, it happens, right? You can't feel too bad about these things. So I went for Sucker Punch again just in case, but he switches out to save his Latios, goes into his Volcarona. I don't want to get the fire move. So I go into my Infernape, who resists both of his stabs. I want to Encore him into whatever move he goes for, because I can resist either one with other pokes, or I can trap him into Butterfly Dance. But he doesn't want that, he switches out into his Vaporeon again. A safe move. And I show him I have Taunt here. But he goes straight for the Ice Beam, predicting my Toxicroak, I would guess. So yeah, he can't Wish and Protect now. And I go into my Umbreon because I can take both of his attacks easy. And do with him what I please. He goes for the Boiling Water here, gets the burn. I get the Synchronize on him. It's kind of sucky because I would like to have Toxic him. My Umbreon does carry Toxic as we've seen. I go for the Wish instead. And now this turn I'm going to be going for the Heal Bell just to take off this burn and get the Wish on the same turn. As he wishes up himself. So not much is going on, we're just kind of sitting in here with one another. The two evolutions, chilling like villains. But now I predict his switch out into Latios to get that Wish off on Latios. And I go for the Bark Out, or Snarl I think it's called in the English version. And that works, so it doesn't do as much damage, and I wasn't expecting to do much damage. But I just wanted to take away the special attack. So it can't really touch me very much. He gets out of there, goes into Shaman. I went for the Wish, it seems. Thinking that he would probably just go for a Draco Meteor or something. And I go for the Bark Out, not sure what the Shaman wants to do. It goes for the sub, which is a bit annoying, as subs are wont to be. But this Seed Flare does nothing. So I'm guessing he has absolutely no special attack EVs. It would seem so. I think I just went for the Wish there. Now I'm gonna get out of there and go into my Infernape to take that. I was planning on taking a seed flare and getting the wish up, but instead he goes for the leech seed, which is much worse. I think, yeah, it is worse. Although I am naive nature. Anyway, this is annoying me. I don't want him to attack me again. I'd rather just get one more turn of leech seed. So I'm gonna encore him into it. And now I'm gonna go for the flamethrower. Switches into Latios, and it takes, you know, a little bit as Latios would, as you would expect. No burns, no crits, nothing exciting like that. And I get taken down to half by all the life orb and leech seed action. So I predict the Draco Meteor, and I don't want Umbreon to take it, so I go into this guy to resist it. But even though it resists it, like, it doesn't take it very well, does it? So I'm threatening the Bullet Punch, but I don't want him. I know the Bullet Punch wouldn't kill, and I don't want him to finish me off with another Draco Meteor. So I switch out into Umbreon now to take it, but he goes for the switch into Volcarona. I know I can survive a Bug Buzz, so I decide to stay in and put a Toxic on this thing because it's getting on my nerves. That's what I do, that's what happens, and that's what's going on. I decide in the end to stay in here and let my Umbreon go down rather than anything else. Because I don't have anything now that can resist both of its hits simultaneously. You know, switching in and whatever. So now I go into my big bad Rhyperior. I go for the Stone Edge, thinking that I was thinking of going for the Earthquake, but then I thought maybe he'll switch into Latios, or I guess he wouldn't do that, but whatever. I just went for the Stone Edge. So now I'm not too scared of this thing because I am max defense, max HP, and I'm running Curse. So I go for that. I had counter on this thing before. Counter's kind of cool, but Curse is probably coming more handy at certain points. Anyway, I'm predicting that he's going to run away now, because yeah, I would if I were him. And I go for the Stone Edge, predicting Latios to come in, but instead he goes into Vaporeon, which would be fine if I didn't miss. So yeah, that whole charade was I'm wasting my time. Now I need to get out of there because it will outspeed me and it will finish me off. So I go into this, like, my bulky water counter. It counters almost all bulky waters, really. It's really good. Toxicroak. It always was really good. And he switches. So I decided that I was going to press the attack instead of trying to get a sub up and stuff. He goes into his Volcarona, takes a buttload of damage from my thing. And I go for the Sucker Punch, predicting him to attack, but he goes to the rest. That's odd. You don't see that a lot. But then again, the guy did say at the end that Volcarona doesn't get Morning Sun. He should really check things out a bit more. So that explains that. I switch out and get out of there. He predicts me to switch out and get out of there and goes into his this thing, Vaporeon. And I'm in my Infernape, which is cool. I go for the taunt because I don't want him to heal up or anything. I was predicting him to go for the wish. Now I'm gonna go for the... I went for the Encore here because I really wanted to see if that would work. If I would force him to struggle like that. But it doesn't, and he gets a freeze. So at least I know now, right? It'll probably work the other way, the Encore and then taunt. And have you noticed that Infernape's fire is frozen? How the hell do you freeze fire? So he takes me out, and this Vaporeon is really weak. No, it's really not posing a threat. But now I realize this is the perfect time for me to come in with my Shirai, my thing, Volcarona, and I know I can set up. There's nothing he can do except get a crit that would stop me from setting up, because I know he doesn't have Toxic. After Butterfly Dance, even at health, half health, I won't get KO'd with boiling water. If he goes for the Wish like he did, I get to use Morning Sun. If he went for the Boiling Water, I get to use Morning Sun. So this is just a perfect setup opportunity for me. And that's exactly what happens. I get up my butterfly dance, I get up my morning sun, and now I'm going to go for another butterfly dance. So I'm looking pretty damn good right now. I go for the second butterfly dance as he goes into the dawn fan, and I really don't see how he can win right now. Spoilers, he doesn't. You could probably have guessed that from the beginning, because, you know, kids don't usually brat when they win. He also said my team was too stally, but it's no more stally than him. The only recovery move I used was a wish and morning sun. And he's using a wish protect Vaporeon and I'm too stalled. What the hell? Anyway, so yeah, I'm just casually messing up his team. Just Volcarona chillin'. Volcarona's my favorite Pokemon, by the way. Volcarona and Emboar and Infernape, all the fire guys. Never thought I liked fire Pokemon that much, but that's how it turned out. But he forfeits and that's the end of it. Listen, I have a lot of trouble sometimes finding battles, especially good battles. So if you're a pretty good battler and you know the rules and everything, add me on Skype or MSN. Just check my channel for the info. Leave a comment and I'll see you guys later. Bye.